This video provides information on live or frozen foods which are given to discus fishes by different breeders and hobbyists. Dry foods are not discussed here, since separate video is available for dry foods of discus fish by the same channel. Discus fishes require high level of protein for its growth. As a thumb rule, fish foods with minimum 30% protein are considered as good foods for discus, while above 45% are considered as best for discus fish. Discus fish is not a carnivorous fish, it is an omnivorous fish. In wild, it mainly eats algae and plant matters, about 60% in their diet. Based on our experience, foods with animal proteins provide fast growth than with the foods containing vegetable proteins. Main reason for this difference is that foods with animal protein contains 40 to 60% protein content. Discus food choice differs from breeders to breeders worldwide based on availability, their experience, cost from region to region. But worldwide, breeders give live or frozen foods to growing discus fishes, in addition to dry foods for good results. Experienced breeders use their own formula for this purpose. Kindly remember, discus fishes are not aggressive eaters. Its food choice depends upon the training it has obtained from its breeder or farm. Hence, they may not accept all types of foods. Change from one food to another to be done very wisely in gradual manner with great patience. Mosquito larva. Mosquito larva is an excellent food for discus fish. Protein content is above 50%. Kindly note, not safe for humans, since mosquitoes can spread various diseases to human beings. Good food for discus fish. Easily digestible. Kindly note, bloodworms can cause internal parasite problems to fishes. Generally, bloodworms are not used in reputed firms. Hence thoroughly cleaned or sterilized bloodworms only to be used. Ideal food for discus fish. Earthworms are rich in protein and various amino acids. The protein content of earthworm meal is above 54%. Very ideal for conditioning of breeding pairs of discus fish. Kindly note, earthworms are safer than bloodworms, since they are not aquatic organisms. However, good cleaning is recommended before feeding to discus fish. Very safe food for discus fish since it is cultivated in salt water. Contains protein above 40%. Newly hatched brine shrimps are given to baby fishes, whereas adult artemia is given to large and young discus fishes. Frozen artemia is used widely by breeders worldwide for feeding discus fish. Good food for conditioning of breeding pairs of discus fish. Very economical and nutrient-rich food for discus fish. Various formulas are used by different farms for preparation, however main content is heart of buffalo, goat, cow, etc. It contains protein approximately 60%. Used for raising baby fishes as well as conditioning of breeding pairs. It is an all-in-one fish food. It is generally used as frozen food. Kindly note, 100% water change is recommended after feeding to avoid diseases. Excellent food for discus fish, the protein content is above 55%. Very ideal for conditioning of breeding pairs of discus fish. Blackworms are available as live food, frozen food, etc. Blackworms are also available as cubes as dry food. It is used by certain breeders but not widely as other foods. It is very economical when compared with other food options. In wild, discus fishes eat most of the types of insect larvae, small invertebrates, plant matter, shrimps, etc. which can suit to its mouth. Insect larvae contains high levels of protein and most of the insect larvae can be given to discus fish. Very safe food. Good food for discus fish. Kindly note, tube effects worms can cause diseases to fishes. Good quality / thoroughly cleaned or sterilized worms only to be used. It is used by certain breeders but not widely as other foods. Kindly note, to be used with care to avoid diseases. Very ideal for color development. Large shrimps are used in heart mix and live food formulas. High protein content food. Discus fish also eats small-sized freshwater shrimps. Discus fish eats very small baby fishes, fries, of almost all fishes including its own babies, but not by all. Large fishes are used in frozen food formulas. Most of the fishes are ideal, but salmon fish is widely used in discus foods. Egg is widely used in frozen food formulas. Egg yolk is given to baby fishes by certain breeders in place of brine shrimp. Certain breeders provide both egg yolk as well as white to the young fishes. Chicken heart is fed as frozen food or as fresh food for discus fish similar to animal heart mix. Similar to chicken heart, turkey heart is used by certain breeders for feeding discus fish. Leafy vegetables such as spinach have the amino acids methionine and lysine which are good for discus fish. They are mainly mixed with frozen food formulas. Certain breeders give zucchini to discus fish. They eat zucchini, if they are hungry or trained for that. Our experience is that earlier, when we fed zucchini to plecos in our discus tank, discus fishes ate them, prior to plecos. The algae that discus eat in the wild have the necessary amino acids and they are good foods. In planted aquarium they get algae. Even though in wild they do hard work to eat algae, they seldom try to get it from home aquariums since they get plenty of ready-made food from their human parents. In the wild they are opportunistic hunters, meaning they eat anything they can get at from insects, larvae, worms, small fish, invertebrates, shrimps, fruits, berries, veggies, algae, and all types of plant matter. Spirulina have the amino acids methionine and lysine which are good for discus fish. They are mainly mixed with frozen food formulas. They provide good color for discus fish. Giving different types of fish foods provide complete nutrition to the fish. Live and frozen fish foods to be selected and used with extreme care for discus fish. Frozen food or live food, if gets damaged due to poor storage, it can cause food poisoning to the fish and it leads to digestion problems, bloat, and internal parasite development. It can also pollute water and can cause diseases to the fish. Foods shall be cleaned or sterilized thoroughly, for example, blood worms, to avoid health issues to your discus fish. Certain live foods can also lead to fungal diseases. Source to be selected carefully to get quality foods. Do not overfeed your fish. Maintain the water quality by water changes. 100% water change is recommended for most of the live and frozen fish foods for discus fish. Deep freezers are ideal for storage of frozen foods for long periods since it can reach temperatures below 0 degrees Celsius. Most of the deep freezers are of -18 degrees Celsius or even below that, based on budget. But freezers of home refrigerators cannot achieve this level of temperatures and not ideal for long storage. If you are a hobbyist or new breeder, don't worry, if deep freezers are not there, keep only few quantities in home refrigerator freezer for few days. Need not attempt for large investments in initial stage itself. Always go in step by step for success. Always check the food, before putting to tank to avoid diseases. Prevention is better than cure. Happy discus keeping!